Hey, how's it going, everyone? And welcome to my YouTube channel, Infinity Capital Global. Today, I had the opportunity to interview Jessica Ramos. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about stock options before and wanted to get involved in it and needed an affordable way to actually get access to the information. And honestly, with Eaconomy, it was the best outlet for me to be able to get access to this information, because from what I realized is that the way Jessica educates is on a whole nother level, and her students are actually really learning, right? There's people out there that charge thousands of dollars, like I said in the video, and they're not really giving you real inside information so that you could go out there and really thrive on your own, right? Jessica actually charges thousands of dollars for a private education, but because she wants more exposure, she partnered with Eaconomy and exposure on an international level. So for her wanting exposure, now you guys get to come in and learn stock options at an affordable price. And I want you guys to understand that this is not fluff. This is not fakeness at all. There's gonna be results being shown and a little snippet on how you can actually take advantage of the markets with her education. So I want you guys to watch this whole video. Please don't stop. Take some pen and pad out if you have to take some notes, and watch the whole video. If you wanna get started, go in the description below to get started, right? If somebody sent you this video, get back to the person that sent you this video. But I want you guys to understand, with Eaconomy, the stock option education is on point because we have a fire educator. So please watch the next clip. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Infinity Capital Global, and I have the stock options educator, Jessica Ramos, here right now. And I wanted to do this interview call because I wanted to get you guys to see an insight of how the stock option education works with Eaconomy. But before I start rambling on, Jessica, can you give a little bit about yourself and how you got into stock options?
Yeah, for sure. I've been trading. I actually started with Forex and crypto back in 2017 and had a lot of success with it. It actually took a private client of mine. She asked me for help with stock options, and I was like, I don't know anything about that. And she was like, yeah, but I heard your charting skills are crazy. Like, I need to learn your skills. And I was like, okay, we could try this, but I can't guarantee you anything because I've never done it before. So she was like, well, let me show you in return, like we'll help one another out. And I was like, okay, cool. When I found out the amount of money that, and this was just for me charting, she was telling me, oh, you could have made this much, or you could have made this much money. I was automatically drawn to it. Like, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. The price action is smoother. The market is smoother. Like, it was easy. It was like elementary for me compared to Forex and crypto, okay, for charting. So I was like, this is a no-brainer. Like, this is easy money. So I went and I worked with her. Her name is Star. I have to shout her out. But she helped me out. And then I took it to the, I went and kept digging for info. And that's it. I turned, I think it was like $120, $112 into $4,000 in like 3 weeks. And that was in November of last year. Not last year, but the year before, excuse me. Once I did that, it was a wrap. Like, I was like, what? This is crazy. And then I was able to turn that into $15,000 the next month. So the return on investment was just beautiful for me. Like, most people only look for a 1% to 3% growth, maybe 5% aggressively per month. This was giving me a 400% plus return per month. So it was like a no-brainer, and it worked with my schedule. So yeah, that's it.
No, that's perfect. And I want you guys to realize that even though she's saying these big numbers, this is an opportunity for somebody to replace their job income. Imagine you're working at your job right now and you're doing a 9-to-5 shift and you're trying to find a way out. You have to understand this. We're in a rat race right now. No matter what you do, if you don't have an extra plan to get out of the situation, you'll be stuck into this financial system that's set in place for you to work until you're 70 and retire. So with the stock option education, I saw it as a light bulb, because now somebody with a little bit of income could take a little bit of income from work. Instead of you going out partying on the Fridays or the weekends, take a little bit of income, take your time to get through the education, utilize the skill set, and start to create extra additive income for yourself. And that's what we're doing here. So yes, you talk about 400%, but imagine being able to make $80 to $100 a day from your phone or from your laptop. That's more efficient.
That's what we're doing, actually. So now that you mentioned that, with my goal as the educator is to put $100 per day, and I call them my students because I treat this like a school. So I'm going to use students instead of members because that's the environment that we have. So the goal is at least $100 a day. Now, if they have more capital or if they want to take more risk, they're more than welcome to do that. But that is the goal. The goal is an extra $2,000 in your pocket And obviously every day it's not going to be like that, but that is my goal as an educator. And we've been able to consistently do that. And I'm really proud of that, and that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. So it's kind of a no-brainer, to take that chance and start learning. And the beauty about stock options is that you can do this for your retirement accounts. So a lot of people have their 401ks or the IRA accounts, and they think that just by letting it sit there, it's supposed to just do the work for them, or they trust their broker to do the work for them. Some brokers allow you to actually day trade your own account. So if you start utilizing what I'm teaching and you do really well, it's a great opportunity to grow your own retirement portfolio yourself more aggressively, because you have the knowledge. It's not like you're going into it blindly, just saying, let me put 20% here, 30% here, you're not doing that. You're like, no, I know that this is working. I want to put majority of this into technology or real estate or whatnot. And you can make those decisions on your own and plan for your future better. So there's so many ways that this can help people, from short-term, long-term, whatever. We can help. And that's the beauty of it.
No, I love it. And talking about that, I wanted to give people inside scoop, or insight, if you could share your screen and show people, an example of what is possible.
Yeah. So let me share the screen. Let me move here we go. Bam. Okay. So this is just today, just a few people that have been trading. This person right here did $127. Remember, my goal is $100. So they did $127. She actually did $60, but she's up now $350. She just wrote me that she turned. Can you see?
I can see it. I'm saying, dang.
Okay, so she just turned $400 into $1,000 this week. Wow. So this is her, she's a really good trader. And these people showing their charts. This person, this is Stephanie. She actually made $500. So she had a 25% return. That was her day today. We have another student that made $180 today. Another student that did $55. They're paper trading. This person here did $104, $44, $50, $300. This is all today. $488. This person right here did $347 right here. And then this is actually Virginia. So this is her live account. She's the one that turned $400 into $1,100 this week. And I think she did that in 3 trades or something.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she's crushed it. So that's it so far for today. The market's still booming right now. I'm looking at it, it's still moving. So I'm probably going to have more results later, but just so you can kind of see, that's just for today. And if I keep going, we have lots of results. So every day I give the team an opportunity to post their results so people can see that when they come into this, this is real, we're not sitting here, we're doing these numbers. The education works, we're doing these numbers. And the beauty of it is that I'm teaching them how to put themselves in this position to make this type of money. So I'm not just saying, I'm going to tell you where to buy from, but I'm also teaching you how to get it yourself. So we're not gatekeeping any information. Everybody can win.
Oh, 100%. And that's the beauty of this. And this is why I love the way Jessica teaches, because it's the concept of teach a man how to fish and you can feed him for a lifetime, that kind of method. A lot of these individuals that come to these platforms, they want to do live tradings together and just copy and paste the trades. But imagine if you could do this without Jessica being there. You could do this with your family. And that's the amazing part about it. Yeah, no, I'm really big on, this. I'm really big on educating people. It's nice. Yes, a lot of people like to be depended on, which is cool, but I'm not that type of person. So I want you to eat. I want you to win. All I ask is for a little bit of just, hey, thank you. You're that's all I ask for. You see it's working, just shout me out, be like, man, this is working. This is real, because I know it is, number one. Number two, people need to see that everyday people can do this. You don't have to have $25,000 in your account. And a lot of people assume that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to have millions. You can literally, I had Virginia, she turned $500 into $4,000 in 6 weeks. I've had, and they're all from Eaconomy. So I also had Miss Denise. She turned, I want to say $2,000 into $20,000 within a 2-month period.
She probably has way more now. Patrick, he turned 1,500 into 20K, and he has a really busy schedule. He's a jeweler. He's a busy schedule. So instead of day trading, he's been doing more long-term trades, and he's still crushing it. And that's just a few people. Like, there's way more people. So it's, like I said, it's really awesome. And I'm going to show you an example of a trade idea that I provided today and what the profit is like. And it's still moving, so the numbers may be off. But for example, these are my charts, you guys, and this is where I entered my trade. But I provide call levels and put levels. And call levels are essentially where we buy, and put levels are where we look to sell. So I give you both. Without, we don't have the intention of getting into both, but I show you both so that you can identify, all right, if price stays under here, then we need to be looking for sells. And if price stays above this level, then we need to be looking for buys. Okay. So I give that to them so that they can understand where to spot reversals and where to spot continuations in the market. So they get this every single day. Every day they get this, except for my days off, they get this. As you can see, this was the level that I told everyone to enter. There's like no drawdown. We don't get it on the first candle. So this is when the market opens right here, but there's no drawdown to this trade. Price stayed completely above it and kept moving. This trade in particular is going to be for someone that has higher capital. It cost $1,000 and gave a profit of $3,000. So this gave over a 300% return, which was really, really nice. And the beauty about this is we paid $1,000 to get into this trade, but you don't lose that $1,000. So a lot of people get this confused, for example, with like binary options. They use the same terminology, but it's a little bit different. So with this, when you're paying for your contract, you're only losing what you're willing to risk. So for example, if you say, I'm going to get in this trade, but I'm not losing any more than $150. Like, that's it. I put $1,000 to get into this trade, but I don't want to lose more than $150. Then you can tell your broker, hey, I'm only wanting to risk this much. If the trade doesn't work out, then I lose that, or whatever amount you want to use. So you're not losing the entire amount that you put up front for the contract. So that's a plus. Now, the good thing about this is if you got into this trade and you're up $3,000, you get your $1,000 back plus your $3,000 minus commission and spread, which some brokers charge like 65 cents to $1. It depends, but that does change. But that's it. That's it. You get all your money back and you have it to withdraw the next day, or you can go ahead and flip it again. So for those that don't have large capital, there's the mini version of this. This is the S&P 500, SPX. So there's the mini version of this. And this is one of the, we call these tickers that I will be teaching people how to trade. It's one of my favorites. It's great for newbies. It's volatile. It pays well. And it's very affordable. So you can see where I provided where I'm looking for buys and where I'm looking for sells. The market stayed above that area and gave us minimal drawdown. And it cost $99 to get into this trade with a profit right now. I think it's up like $340, but it gave over a 300% return again. So you get your $99 back minus your commissions, like 65 cents and $1 spread, plus your profit. And you can either withdraw it the next day or you can flip it again, you know, whenever you're ready. So you can see where if you have a small account, the ROI on this is absolutely phenomenal. So let's say you had $500 in the account, you just paid to get into this trade for $100 and now you're up 300 and change. You've almost doubled your account in one trade. And this continues to happen. Like, this continues to happen. Now, are there days where the market doesn't give us anything? Absolutely. I'm not going to sit here and sell you guys. I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to sell you a dream, even though this dream can come true. But we do, you know, have days where the market doesn't move. But I can tell you that if you look at our results, that we do really well. Our average winning rate is about 85 to 100%. And that's on a daily basis. And on a weekly basis, I average usually over a 90% win rate. And that includes about 40 to 50 trade ideas per week. So you can, based off those numbers, we have really high win rates. So if you take the time to learn this, the growth that you can experience with your investment is unreal. Unreal. I don't want to talk too much.
Well, no, you good. No, you give a lot of information. And for those of you that's outside looking in, that's been looking for a way to learn stock options education, make sure you click the link in the description below. and sign up with me with Eaconomy today. And for the price that she's teaching this, guys, I want you to understand, like, she's like, I don't want to call her undervalued, but right now is a great price for you to get in to actually learn from a real live educator, because a lot of people don't realize in this industry, there's a lot of people that think they know or say they know things, and they sell you on this dream, and now you buy into the education platform for thousands of dollars and they really don't teach anything. Jessica already had private clientele that she charged thousands of dollars and they saw success in it, but she decided to partner up with Eaconomy, and you can come in at an affordable price right now to be able to learn this stock option education. So again, if you want to get started today, go into the link in the description below and get started. If someone sent you this video, get back to the person that sent you this video and get started with them. And I don't want to hold you guys too much longer at the end of the day. Jessica, I appreciate your time. You gave a lot of value, but is there anything that you want to leave the viewers with?
Me, honestly, all I have to say is that if you're ready to work with me, you got to be ready to work. So you put in 100%, I'm going to give you 100%. We have a team that's there to support you. So just want to talk real quick about the dynamic of the support that they have. So I don't just send you stuff and disappear for the day. I'm very involved throughout the day. You are able to communicate with myself and my support team. So you're not on this journey by yourself trying to figure it out. I'm really big on engagement for our webinars. So twice a week, we have educational classes, like live education classes. And I want you to speak up. I want you to ask questions. This is a classroom setting. So if you are open to that and you are ready to learn how to trade and really, like, enhance your investment portfolio, then you definitely do need to consider this option, because like he said, I actually charge between $2,500 to $5,000 a client. And working with Eaconomy has been one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. And if someone asks, well, why did you do this and not stick to private clients? Well, because the exposure, like, I'm just going to be honest with you, it was the exposure to be internationally recognized. And now I'm teaching people in 50 something countries how to trade stock options, and they're doing well. And that's something that you cannot take away. Like, I needed this, and teaching is what gives me joy. So that's why I am partnering up with Eaconomy. And he's right. It's affordable. That's it.
Well, again, I appreciate your time. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel. And again, if you want to get started today, go in the description below. And Jessica, I'll put her Instagram down below, her Facebook down below, so you can get contact with her too as well. And get back to the person that sent you this video if you got sent this video, because again, this is some valuable information. This is a time where the world's going crazy. I'm just telling you that right now. And if you do not have a way to make money, I promise you, information era is here. So the information that's here, you better take advantage of it.
That's facts. Yes. And once he gets you signed up, you guys, he's going to tell you how to be a part of my group. So you'll automatically get in there and you can start your journey with learning, you guys.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Jessica, and I appreciate your time.
All right, have a good one. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.